Well, now that we have gotten past that way too totally painful phase of introduction, we can move on with other stuff and just be friends, right? So the reason I'm doing this 2 nights in a row is because something happened tonight that made me angry, and I wanted to basically do a journal entry about it. Because of the reasons I stated, I can't write that much. You get writer's cramp. It's the benefit of having computers these days. You don't have to constantly write everything down. You can type it or you can say it, which is even better. So around 2 weeks ago, I got pretty sick. I don't know what I had specifically. I went to a doctor and he couldn't tell me. He just said it was viral, which is pretty much every time I go to a doctor, that's what I'm told. I can't do anything for you. So I might as well just give up on that anyways. And the guy I nanny for, he always texts me to tell me when I need to work, which is fine because he's really strange and I have a hard time talking to him, so texting is our best option. Anyway, he texted me last week and said, I won't be needing you this week, the girls are on vacation with their mom. And I text back, okay, that's fine, because I'm sick and I don't want to get them sick. And so I was really happy about that I didn't have to get them sick. Well, the last time I worked, his girlfriend, who he lives with, came home and was all excited because she didn't have to work for 11 weeks. She's a school teacher. And she was like overstating this fact that she didn't have to work. A 3-year-old and a 5-year-old really don't care or get it, so I think she was doing it for my benefit. Specifically because I think he didn't need me anymore, and she was trying to subtly tell me that. Now, these two, I know for a fact they live together. It's so obvious, it's almost painful. So they don't tell the little girls that they live together, which is fine, and I totally understand that. She's not their mom and they don't understand it. But I'm not 5 or 3 or blind or stupid. I know they live together. It's all over. I mean, number one, the apartment is immaculately clean. Not that guys can't be that clean, but it's decorated with a woman's touch. All her clothes are in his closet, which I would only know that for one reason, is that the little girl wanders into that room. Anyways, off subject totally. So he texted me a couple of days ago and was like, can you be at my place by 10 on Thursday morning? And I'm like, sure, that's fine. I always work on Thursdays. So I was getting ready to go to work tonight, or last night, because it's 4:30 in the morning, but then I got a text and it said, actually, the girls are going to be staying the night at their mom's and I won't need you in the morning. I'm sorry. So obviously I was kind of mad because he's kind of just stringing me along, and I kind of feel like I'm being laid off or fired or however you want to put it. And so I text him back and I say, are you going to need me at all anymore, or should I look for another job? And he doesn't respond for like a half hour, so I send the exact same message back because this is something I need to know. And he says, well, it's summer now and I'm going to be taking more time off and their mom isn't working, so she's going to have them a lot. And I was like, well then, can I use her as a reference for another job? And he's like, yeah, but come fall, I'm going to need you again more. Which I get. I mean, the reason I'm working for him now is because he's a chef and doesn't work all that much, and he has joint custody of his girls, and so I'm thinking, fine, whatever. But I am going without money for 3 months because you don't need me? That doesn't exactly seem fair. Or the fact that you didn't tell me that you needed me either, which is completely unfair. I should have been given fair warning that I was not going to have a job. Anyway, he just, I don't know. He handles things really badly. And I don't know how I should handle this, if I should go back to work for him or not. I'm thinking not, even though I love those little girls more than I loved anybody else in my life, but their dad is a space cadet. He's way too hard for me to handle. And his girlfriend's not any better. Anyway, so I don't really feel like this was fair. I kind of feel betrayed by someone I've pretty much given half of a year to, and it just kind of makes me really mad. Should I have asked him for a reference? I mean, is that bad? I worked for him. I'm not quitting. He's kind of laying me off or firing me. Anyway, well, the one thing that I can be very happy about is I stole his pen. So, ha, in your face.